Yep, it's me again. Dean from Dean's Space. You know that place I spend a whole lot of my time. Well, tonight is another cooking adventure, something I haven't done. Tonight I am making meatloaves. I'm gonna make 4 meatloaves, mini meatloaves. And I'm gonna, because my brand spanking new stove has gone out on me, I'm gonna be doing them in an air fryer. In a few minutes, I'm gonna turn my air fryer on and I'll set it for 350 degrees to cook for about 20 minutes. Then we're gonna see where it goes from there. But right now, we're not turning it on because it only takes about 15 minutes. So first of all, we're gonna get started on putting our ingredients together. Okay, here are the ingredients that we'll be using to make our meatloaves for tonight. These are gonna be mini meatloaves, of course. Right here, I have a 1/4 cup of brown sugar packed. I have a 1/2 cup of onions chopped finely and 1 egg. Then I have a cup of shredded cheese, which I use Fiesta cheese. Back here, I have a 1½ teaspoons of prepared mustard. Then over here, I have 1/2 cup of quick oats. Here I have some whipping cream, which I will be using the whipping cream for about 1/2 cup. And then about a 1/4 cup of regular milk. Okay, there's my beef ground chuck. This right here is going to be my glazed topping ketchup, I guess you'd say, tomato sauce. It has 8-ounce jar of, this is my tomato sauce that I will be using as a glaze. It has 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, a 1/2 tablespoon of Toney's no salt, 1/4 teaspoon of Dean's seasoning, 1/8 cup apple cider vinegar, 1/8 cup Worcestershire. That's mixed all together, and all of that's fixing to go in with that meat, or most of it will. Worcestershire. All right, so we'll put that here. Put that back in the refrigerator. By the way, I used Lee and Perrin for my Worcestershire. It says now after that, put the egg, the milk, and the cheese. So we're gonna put the egg next. Find what it is. There it is. All right, we're gonna put the egg next. We're going to take and put our milk, 1/4 cup of milk. Right, and then we're going to use a 1/2 cup of whipping cream, which since I got my 1/4 cup already using, I'm just going to put 2 of them in there. 1, 2, all right. Okay, the last items we're adding are going to be my brown sugar, my cheese, and my mustard. As you can see, my meat mixture is really thin. Okay, in fact, it's a little bit too thin to hold up when I put it in the oven. So I'm gonna add another 1/2 cup of oatmeal to it. Okay, I'm gonna come right here. We'll get another 1/2 cup, because I need it kind of thick. Because if I was doing it in a loaf pan, that would be plenty. But I'm not doing it in a loaf pan. So I've got to have this to where it kind of stand up on its own. Yeah, that's looking better. Okay? Because what I'm going to do here, and we're going to make 4 nice size meatloaves here. Okay, now we may come up with 5, but we're going to start off making 4. Okay, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to set this on air fry, 350 degrees, and our timer will be set at 20 minutes, and we're going to hit start. All right.
About 15 minutes for preheat.
If you look right here, you would see it telling me to add my food right here. So we're going to take and add our food. We're going to put 1 on the bottom and 1 on top. Okay, and I sprayed my bottom tray so that the drips and stuff wouldn't stick so bad. All right, now it's back in and it's cooking again. All right, so it's going to be cooking for about 20 minutes. Okay, while that's cooking, we'll go ahead and make up my glazing sauce. It's going to go on top of the meatloaves. I used my Ninja food processor chopper to chop the onions up real fine. Okay, and so I went ahead in that. I've added 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and I've also added me 1 stalk of celery. Now you can also use a teaspoon of salt of celery seed, but you got to mash them. Okay, you're gonna have to crush them up, all right, to get the flavor out of them like you want. All right, so now we have some of the other remaining ingredients. We're gonna use a teaspoon. Okay, we'll start off with 1 teaspoon of grapeseed oil. Okay, the recipe calls for olive oil because whenever I first did this, hey, it's a brand new bottle. When I first did this, I was using olive oil for everything. So now, put that in at the top. All right. Next thing is the ketchup we had left over from here. Okay, put that back in there. All right, we got our brown sugar. We need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I got 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. All right. And then we've got 2 tablespoons more of Worcestershire. Did call for a 1/4 cup of water. Alright, so that's all our added stuff. Alright, so we're going to put our top back on. And we're going to make sure it's well mixed. Okay. Now we've got a little brush that I'll use right after I wash it. Alright, so we're going to take the lid off. Alright, so that's going to be the sauce that we will put on top of our meatloaf once it comes out.
About 30 minutes. Cook time.
Change up on the time just a little bit. Remember, it's the first time I've ever done this. It was 30 minutes at 350. Then I put a little bit of the sauce on top of it, and I went back for 5 more minutes. Anyway, I did have to swap it at about halfway through, swap the racks. And this is what it looks like when it got through. There's my towel. Alright, there they are. Okay. I'm gonna come back to it. Whoop, let me get you a shot of them, huh? Okay. Alright, let's see if I can give you a close-up of it right there. Yep, that's what they look like up close. Yes, indeedy. Looking good. Alright. Okay. I put them back in the air fryer, hopefully to keep them kind of warm. My wife is on her way home. She'll be here in about 30 minutes, but if I have to, I'll heat them back up. That's not a problem. I got a microwave. Meanwhile, over there in the microwave, I'm doing some microwave baked potatoes. Now, those of you who don't know how to do
potatoes zapped in microwave or baked potatoes from microwave.
Microwave baked potatoes. You hear my beeper going off, so I'm fixing to show you part 2 of it. All right, let's go over here. All right, so here's my baked potatoes. All right. Now those are I have just finished 5 minutes. Okay, I cleaned them, scrubbed them with a brush. I cleaned them, and I put them in, poked holes in them. And I put them in for 5 minutes. Now, we turn them, going in with another 5 minutes. All right, gonna let them cook another 5 minutes. As you can see, they up in there and they turn around and around. I guess you can see that. So anyway, I also intend to fix some buttercorn. Now, those of you who don't know what buttercorn is, that is whole kernel corn with butter. And I take a little bit of pepper, put in there with it, a little bit of seasoning, and I let it sit and cook a little bit until it softens up my corn a little. But that's buttered corn, so it's canned corn, not whole corn. I have used whole corn, I just don't have any, such as corn on the cob. I have used that, but I don't have any, so I'm using my canned corn. All right, I'm not going to show you doing the canned corn because everybody knows how to do that part. But when we get ready to eat and I go to set my plates, I'll be back with you. I'll show you how those potatoes turned out. I'll show you what the plate looks like and tell you how it felt. And I'll tell you how to take. And there it is, all done and ready to go eat. Okay, that'll end it for that one. We're fixing to go eat. We've tasted everything, buddy, it is good. So have a try at it and see what you think. All right, God bless you. I'm out of here.
Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know when my next vid posts. Thanks again.
Before ending this video, I want to take a moment and thank all of our heroes. All of our armed forces out there protecting our country and helping to keep it free. To the veterans of this great nation, I say thank you. May God bless you and your families for the sacrifices you made for us. To our military who have passed on, I want to thank your families in remembrance of you and your service. We also want to thank those other heroes out there risking their lives daily, helping to keep us safe and protected. That would be our EMTs, firefighters, and law enforcement. Thank all of you for loaning us your heroes for a time. May God bless and keep you on your life's journey.